it's probably gone to a stage that is going to terminate your life. That's the same thing with cybersecurity. When CISOs say that we're not under, the CEO ask you, oh, our colleagues are getting hit. The guys across the building, they got hit by ransomware or something like that. Are we under attack? You say, no, we're not under attack. But you don't definitely know because you're doing VAPT and you assume that because of pen testing, no, you're not. You need a proper compromise assessment. Because the attackers, when they're on your network, they start with reconnaissance. That takes a long time. A lot of time, people wait for Windows patches to be released on Tuesday. Tuesday is the Microsoft patch day. So Tuesday, Microsoft releases patches or whatever. You update the patches, you restart the system, and you think you're good to go. Before the OEM releases a patch to you, the attackers already know. Because there's something we call IAB, Initial Access Broker. So when they find those vulnerabilities, they deploy their own tools. Those tools are like sleeper cells. They're not malware. They are backdoors. They deploy them using those, they exploit that window opportunity and put those IABs there. So by the time you patch, it's like you're locking yourself in with a mosquito. You put a net around your house, but the mosquito is already inside. That's the way it works. So it's very important to catch the attacker early before they begin to launch those attacks. And with us, we can catch an attacker and remove them in less than an hour. The global average is about 16 hours, which is about 2 business days. So the earlier you catch them, the better. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. So with the MDR, we're going to give you weekly and monthly reports of what our guys are doing. So it's not like they're working in the dark. They're going to show you the details of exactly what they've been up to. So with us, we're going to provide you the people required to achieve that. We're going to provide you the processes too. We follow processes, and this is very important. When we talk about AI replacing human beings, really, AI is not replacing human roles. They are replacing processes. Humans carry out certain tasks. So AI is going to pick those tasks that some of them are even redundant between 2 people. So we're going to provide the process as well. And for the technology, you can either use our technology or we can leverage on the technology that you already have.
Okay.
Next slide, please. So there are 2 service tiers. There are Sophos MDR and MDR Complete. Sophos MDR basically focuses on threat containment or threat response, while the MDR Complete focuses on incident response, which gives you full-scale elimination of the attacker from the network and root cause analysis. And that's the one that has the $1 million breach protection warranty.
Okay, I have to stop you, Sophos. Sophos is just the Google away. So if you want to hear all you need to know about them and what they do, because of time constraints, people are already giving me signs there that they hurry up around them. So we have to stop you for now. And you could just Google, check their website. What's your website, please?
Pages 14 and 15 of the
explains everything. All they've said here is important. You can't do without this. You don't want your systems hacked. You don't want all those things happening to you. Sophos is your doctor, and they promise to treat you. They will diagnose you and treat whatever it is that you're going through. We'd like to listen to the next presentation quickly from Microsoft. Does anybody know who Microsoft? You know who they are? You know them? Raise up your hand now. Open your system now and it goes blank. I don't have any. Please put your hands together for the Microsoft representative. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Actually give me.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for this. The allotted time before was supposed to be 20 minutes, but they are telling me 10 minutes now, but no problem. I'm going to do my part. Thank you for. Yeah. So my name is Oladele Adedoyin. I'm actually the partner development manager for Liquid Intelligent Technology. I'm sure you heard about Microsoft. Liquid Intelligent Technology is a global partner of Microsoft. We have, before I continue, I have some of my colleagues here from Liquid. I have the first person there, Evelyn. Evelyn is our customer success manager. Evelyn, please, can you just wave your hands? Yeah. I have Okim Aloba there. He's a digital marketing manager from Liquid. I also have Babatunde Folami. He's our enterprise senior manager from Liquid too. So, without much ado, I'm not going to take much. So let's go to the next slide. Basically, so I belong to a company called Liquid Intelligent Technology. For us, we've been talking about digital transformation, everything. For us, I'm going to ask us just a simple question. We have a technology for Africa that leave no Africa behind. And this, for us, technology means innovation, technology means creativity, technology means evolution, technology means invention. So that is basically what we represent as far as the footprint of Africa is concerned. So Cassava Technology is the parent company of Liquid Intelligent Technology. You can see all the various companies under intelligent technology. We have Sasai FinTech. We have, it's a fintech company under Liquid. We have data centers, which is ADC. We have digital platform, renewable energy. We have broadband company called Liquid Network, basically. So that is just our entire company. So we have our core strengths. Over the years, about 20 years down the line, we've been in Africa, operating about 25 countries in Africa. So we've been doing business. I'm sure the days of 1999, years ago, I'm sure most of us know a company called Econet Wireless. So Econet Wireless left Nigeria and they transformed into what I call Liquid Telecoms. They went to Zimbabwe and Liquid Telecom metamorphosized into Liquid Intelligent Technology that you are seeing today. Next slide, please. So the bigger picture for us, this is what we have. And all these are our core solution offering. When it comes to connectivity, we have a secure network. When it comes to cyber security, we also have our network that's well secured. When it comes to cloud, about Microsoft. So, and we also have cloud networking as the case may be. So, we have a distribution channel called CloudMania. CloudMania, for us, build the channel partner ecosystem, which I am responsible for in Middle East and West Africa. So we have enabled and empowered. Also, we have what is called indirect reseller. We are the direct provider, as you can see, CSP direct and CSP indirect. So, and when you look at the Microsoft value, the value chain is what you are seeing there, from Microsoft to CloudMania to reseller and also the cascade to the customer. So can you go to the next slide, please? So here, these are the partner program that we have, and as you can see here, we have been able to, transform most of the partners that we have today, selling cloud and cybersecurity. We have a marketplace in place. We have training in place that enable our partners within the right competencies and capability. We also have a dedicated PDM, like myself and some of my other colleagues within the entire country in Africa. So we have in-country billing, meaning that you don't need to sell. The challenge we have in this market in Nigeria here is selling in dollars. Most dollar is scarce. We all know what is going on today. So we have a process in place which is work in progress. In the next 1 month, when you come to us, you can sell in Naira. We take Naira from you. Apart from the fact that most times Microsoft will have to pay them in USD. But if you take Naira from us, we also will pay Microsoft in USD. So if you want to ask me how, I'll let you know later. So we have quality support team. We have almost more than 100 solution architects that spread all across the whole of Africa. Exclusive discount for all our products. As you can see here, we have lots of success when you partner with us. So let's go to the next slide. So these are all our partners, our companies that we partner with. One of them that just left now is Sophos. You can see Sophos there. You can see Cloudflare. You can see Fortinet, AWS, Cisco, and everything. So I only have, so let's go to the next slide. Next slide. I don't just want to take our time. So these are our vendors. Next slide. Okay, so if you need more information about us, these are some of our key guys. So next slide. Now, so today, for the purpose of this event, I'm going to be just rushing through this. So a lot of companies have been struggling when it comes to payment, when it comes to managing their entire infrastructure, when it comes to building an infrastructure in place. I remember those days when a typical bank, will want to build a data center. They have to talk about cooling, they have to talk about this. When you look at the capex, the cost is enormous. It's huge. So we've been able to transform that into what we call cloud computing. Today, I'm going to take us through a simple journey. Can you go to the next slide? What cloud computing is all about. Today now, one of the cloud computing is our productivity tool that people use today. When we remember the COVID period, the COVID era, the work from home has been enforced. Whether you like it or not, it has come to stay. And one of the major products we're talking about working from home is using what I call our productivity solution, which gives you the room to collaborate, which gives you the room to share files, which gives you one of the best productivity tools that you can talk about. Next slide, please. So when you look at the features, I'm just going to take one of them, which is Microsoft 365 Business Basic, which is the simplest among all. You can use within an organization, maybe 4 or 5 users. You can go to a business standard. You could see all the features there. Then the last one is the business premium for top execs within an organization that want the full-blown features. As you can see, everything is all inclusive. So I'm not going to take much of our time, but basically this has actually transformed the landscape of how we do business, how we behave, and how we collaborate with each other. So the next slide, please. So, top of the mind of our customer, how can we make our remote workers, how can we make them work better? How can we make them work seamlessly? This is what Microsoft have been able to bring. You understand? Because you can work in multiple locations. Today, you don't need to, gone are the days when you have to be in one location, everybody have to do this, but you can have your meeting. There is an application under Microsoft M365 called Teams. I'm sure some of us know Teams today. The days before Teams came into being, we used to have what is called Link. How many of us have used Link before? If you have used Link, okay. From Link to Skype, from Skype to Skype Drive, from Skype Drive to Skype for Business. From Skype for Business now to what we call Microsoft Teams. So Microsoft Teams is one of the best collaboration tools that we can talk about today. It makes your life easier. I don't have anything against Zoho, but for me, it makes my life easy. Anywhere,